Hello again, a new day, a new test, a new experiment, and you see I bought a bunch of HP batteries. My idea was to harvest the cells inside, But you see, these batteries are kind of special. I never saw this kind of batteries before. So this is, let me say, HSTNN-OB24. At least this one, it's 14.8 volts, 95 watts per hour. This is a huge battery. If you take it that way, I think this have at least 1, 2, let's say 3, maybe. Let me see. 1, 2, 3 times 3, 9 cells, possibly 18650. The other guy, this kind of batteries, this one are, where is that number? There are another kind of cells, pretty nice, rectangular cells made by Sanyo, and they have like 7 watts hour. So pretty interesting format. Unfortunately, they are dead. They are not taking any charge, presenting like around 150, 200 milliohms of internal resistance. Oh, by the way, let's check that. I'm using this kind of multimeter. That's an IR1350 low resistance meter. Let's take a look at this. 98 milliohms, but no voltage, and it's not taking any kind of charge. I've been trying that with my power supply here, also with my specialized Charsun antimeter charger. So okay, they are dead. Okay, but some of these batteries are still showing a kind of life. Look there, I have one LED lighting, and this one too. It's flashing. So I was thinking about, okay, what about trying to charge these guys, And how can we do that? Well, that's a first for me too. I just cut some parts, This is a brass kind of metal. I found out that we have some voltage to the output of this battery. And here we have like 2.10 volts only. But at least I found out that this is plus. Let me draw this. So this is the connector. We have 2 big gaps here. That's only for placing on the laptop. And then we have 6 and the next gap. Okay. All right. So here we have plus. Okay. And here we have minus. And now let me present that to my power supply. Okay, of course, plus to plus, minus to minus. Let me start the power supply first. This is 14.8 volts. That means we have like 4 in series, so we should have around 16.4 volts. I'm not sure about the amps, but let's say as long when we're gonna have a charge, I can put it like 2 amps or something. Anyway, so let's connect this, and you can see we have a charge for a few seconds only, and that's it. Not anymore. Nothing. But I still remember that one of the pins, it will be a kind of initialization, or I don't know how to call it, power on switch or something. So this will act like a switch. What I'm thinking about, if I'm having my multimeter on connectivity mode, continuity mode in fact, then I can apply a few volts of power to plus. You know, this is a plus and this is a minus. With this one I have around 2 volts or something. Let's see what's happening. Of course, the ground minus, nothing. Let's go to pin number 5, I think. Alright, it showed me some numbers there, but obviously the battery is not starting. The charging is not starting. And there we go. You saw that? It's on. And the charge is starting. With 3 amps. Kind of too much. Alright, let me go to 2 amps. But it's stopping. Once again. You see? So it's acting. This pin, it's acting almost like a MOSFET gate, you know? Just touching, you are charging the gate and the transistor, it's closing the circuit. Okay, let me see what's happening to the next one. Same story. I don't even have to push anything here. It was just starting touching, just touching the pin. And then stops. Look, magic. Come on. Okay, maybe it needs a ground and then... Oh! What about this? Yes. So I touch the ground and the pin there. I really think about that pin there. Number 3. We'll see in a second which one is acting better. So this is obviously 1, 2, 3. This one or this one, okay? They are acting like switch. And it's very sensitive. So why not having a piece of wire? Okay. Pin number 2. Okay, this is brown. No, nothing. Pin number 3. And it's on. So, I believe this piece of wire, it's acting like an antenna. You know, it's catching the hum, or how can I say, the environmental electrical charges, and it's acting like charges, and it's opening the battery charger, you know, the BMS there. Look there, and it's working perfect. I don't have anything to do but wait for the proper charge of the battery. Now I can use this like a good one, so I don't have to open it up to destroy that, you know, just for harvesting the cells. No. Okay? Now I know this one is working like that. Look there. Let me turn my... You see, I turned the power off. I still have a 14.6 volts on the battery. Do you remember it was 2 volts ago? Let me see. 14, look there. So it's taking the charge. By the way, this is a Van Lab multimeter, very cheap, very nice, very useful. But a single thing I had to do, this paint here, somehow it's covering the coma. It's hard to see the coma, so I had to take the paint out. Anyway, it's better. I like it. So what I want to do now is to fake the same story. What I want to do now is to do the same story, the same procedure with this battery. Let me see if the BMS is acting the same. Plus, minus. Is taking any charge? No. Nothing. Okay, let me have pin 3. Oh, come on. So 1, 2, 3 here. Yes, absolutely the same. Unbelievable. Absolutely the same. Okay, with no antenna, let's call it antenna, you know. We have no wire there. It will stop in a few seconds, no? Let's see. Or maybe it's another kind of charger or BMS there. Doesn't stop. Doesn't stop at all. Let's see. Maybe that later on is enough. By the way, the power supply, you know, that Highland or Hilland schematic, it's working great. I'm really happy. No, it's not stopping, so it's working great. Okay, let me try again. It's just starting. Well, this is so great. Let's take a look at the LEDs. State of charge indicator level. Oh, yes, we have one LED here. Oh well, now it stops. Back. Oh, funny. Anyway, I'm gonna let it run for a while. I don't know, you know, this is a kind of empiric way, of course, to check if the battery is still alive. Because sometime, and if you're lucky, you know, these guys are still working, they are still alive. And without any sophisticated diagnose stuffs, you know, you can do a simple circuit like I did on pin 3 here, remember? The first one, okay, that's a gap. It's just a gap. It's empty. The first one here. No, this one. I'm talking about this one. This is just a gap in the plastic for positioning. All right. And then we have pin 1 from left to right. Pin 1, it's plus. Then pin number 3 is this one, responsible for charging and discharging. Okay, let me turn this off. We already have 15.3 volts. This is great. This is great. People, I hope it's useful and interesting, and of course, like always, please like. You see, my channel is right there. Please subscribe, and of course, be creative, and most of all, you know, have fun. Bye bye.